So it's very important just to rock out with what you got, man. Make the most out of what you have. And that's how you learn to appreciate, and that's how you are able to maintain, because you already know what it's like to have not, and now you have, so it's easier to maintain. Yeah. Oh, you already know what's happening. Welcome back to Organic Wednesday, man. I believe this is episode 7, lucky number 7. Appreciate seeing you guys here. Hopefully off the rip, off top, hopefully you had a great weekend. Hopefully you have a great week so far. And if it's not great so far, hopefully you already know how you finna plan to go ahead and bounce back. All right. Now, me personally, this weekend, shouts out to Aunt Jay, my guy. Shouts out to Tamara. And shouts out to my nephew, Simi. It was his birthday. I believe he just turned 3. So I had a great time, you know, just kicking it with the homies and just spending time with them over there on that side. So that was real dope, man. Shouts out to my little man, Simi. This week has been crazy. This week has been cool. This week has been productive. And this week has been a lot of cool people tapping in. So I appreciate it. And it's really given us some more motivation to just keep going. Nothing new, but just added fuel to the fire. So that was pretty fire to have that happen. So I can't really talk too much about it, but shouts out to all the producers sending us all these beats, man. We got some in the works. We're working on it. You know, we ain't forget people, but it's a lot of work. So we got to go ahead and, you know, start lining up and scheduling things. So I appreciate you guys just tapping in and sending stuff, and then everybody else on every other aspect of business that's just been reaching out. So I appreciate you guys. So yeah, that's with me. So it's been very busy. Now, this week, the topic we're going to talk about, we're going to go ahead and talk about loving yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. Shouts out to Cold World. But yeah, so this week, this topic was picked by my lovely girlfriend, Kay, Kawanti. And she felt some type of way that I didn't mention her name first last video, so I wanted to make sure I gave that special shout out this video. But yeah, so loving yours, man. Why is that so important? So first off, when you think about it, when you think about whatever's going on in your life at that point in time, or you think about, you know, all the issues you have and everything that's going on that's bad and negative, the reality of it is it could always be worse. You know, it could really always be worse. If you look down the block at some of your homies, if you go out in the public and you see some of the homeless people, if you know, just see those people who are just struggling through life, man. Imagine if that was your scenario and you over here complaining about something that ain't even that bad, man. You know, at the end of the day, it's about what you got and making the most out of what you got. Because a lot of people will kill to have what you have at that point in time. And a lot of us, you know, we just kind of look past it and just think that, damn, son, you know, woe is me, and just have this kind of selfish approach about life. But in reality of it, in the grand scheme of things, we got it good. You know, we got it real good, man. It could always be worse. It could always be a whole different situation. And that's something that we don't think about. Because you look at an example for sure. A person with $1 million and a person who doesn't have $1 million. Now you look at their struggles. Are their struggles the same 9 times out of 10? Probably not. You know, as far as the person who doesn't have a lot of money, they can't really afford certain things like clothes or, you know, food or stuff like that. Certain things are like that. You know, they got family issues, certain things like that for sure. You know, the regular stuff. But when it comes to, you know, somebody who's a millionaire, yeah, they got money. Everybody would kill to have money. But what Biggie say? More money, more problems. You know, you got people who are now your cousin that you ain't never ever met before. You got family members that say you switched up, you acted different because you decided to not give them a certain amount of money that would have satisfied their needs, which probably isn't that crazy. Then also too, you know, who knows what's going on with your family situation, because at the end of the day, you're looked at as a resource. You're no longer looked at as a person. They don't really care about you. And I'm not rich myself, although I'm rich in spirit. But if I can imagine somebody in that situation who, you know, has that much money, or just having those conversations with those people, yeah, man, it's not as easy as most people will make it seem. And money doesn't make everything go away. That's the biggest thing we got to get through our heads. Just because you have financial success doesn't mean that, you know, life is perfect. Life is good, but it's far from perfect. So it's all about keeping going. Just keep it going. You know, don't stop. And a lot of times we try to jump the gun and say, you know, damn, I wish I had, or, you know, my life is this or whatever. But at the end of the day, your life could be so much worse, man. So it's very important just to rock out with what you got, man. Make the most out of what you have. And that's how you learn to appreciate. And that's how you are able to maintain, because you already know what it's like to have not, and now you have, so it's easier to maintain. And that's just something that comes with that understanding of just appreciating what you have at that moment, man. Because, yeah, it could always be worse. I ain't going to keep saying that 100 times, but you get the message. So that's it. You know, this Organic Wednesday. Future plans for myself. We have to get TikTok going. So we're gonna do some fun things with this TikTok, involving, you know, this good old microphone, and, you know, staying over here. We're gonna do a lot of remixes, some duets. And we just gonna have a blast on TikTok, man. You know, I'm gonna call it TikTok mixtapes, and we gonna get crazy and creative, man. Shouts out to my guy Michael Miller, the GOAT. So that's what we finna go ahead and get doing on the content side of things. Organic Wednesdays, here to stay. That's a staple. You know, I appreciate you guys who are, you know, coming along, or, you know, some of you who are brand new to it, or even the returners. I really appreciate you guys. But either way, you all appreciate it. In the words of Tupac. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully enjoy the rest of your week. That's it.